We turn now to our weekly segment, Tik Talk, where we take a closer look at the story behind the sensation. And we are kicking off Black History Month tonight with a TikToker who's made education her mission. Taylor Cassidy, the force behind the Fast Black History series on TikTok, educates 2.2 million followers on all things Black culture and history. Let's take a look.
When you look at these men, do you know who they are? The founding fathers. But I'm pretty sure old Georgie never had a six-pack. What else is history covering up? These people, you know them from that same raggedy poster they put up every February. But how much do you truly know about them? On my account, you'll find straightforward, funny, and entertaining videos about Black history, stories you've never heard before, and more.
And Taylor, kind enough to join us now. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello.
So you've profiled so many people from Maya Angelou to Malcolm X, Dorothy Dandridge in your Fast Black History series. So tell us about your inspiration and also what you hope viewers will take away.
Absolutely. So I started Fast Black History because of the lack of Black history that I have in school. You know, growing up, my parents made it a priority for me to know my history because they knew I wasn't going to get an adequate amount in school. And I've always loved telling stories, and I had already had a following on TikTok in 2020 when I started it. And it blew up to a point that it blew my mind. So I want people to take away that education can be accessible and fun, and they can make it their own. They can make it a part of their story, too.
Now, you are 25 years younger than I am, and I was thinking about when I was in school, all I really remember learning about Black people was that they were slaves. And I remember everybody in the classroom kind of looking at me to see my reaction when we would have that. And so I'm wondering if a quarter of a century later, are schools teaching something more above and beyond that?
You know, in my experience, if they are, I didn't experience it. I remember being in elementary school and having my textbook, and the only Black history that I could find were 2 pages that were literally colored Black, only talking about slavery. And they summarized the entire Black experience literally into less than a unit in that textbook. And I remember feeling in elementary school so isolated and so alone.
Now, you already had, you know, millions of followers prior to May of 2020. Then when you get to that point of George Floyd's death, it seemed like your website really, or TikTok page, really started getting a lot more traction. Did you take on a different hat? Would you say you put on a different hat at that point, feeling like people were coming to you seeking education in a way maybe that they hadn't experienced before?
Absolutely, especially during the summer of 2020. I was only 17 years old, and this surge in people were coming to me looking for the history, looking for the education that suddenly they felt like they had an obligation to learn. And there were many moments where I had to take a step back and understand that while I was presenting this education, I was presenting what I knew. It wasn't my sole responsibility to fill the lack that I didn't create. But I was happy to do it anyway because it was a passion that I still have to this day. I still think it's so important. It's something that brings me joy to see people learn more. So 2020, your name, TikTok's top 10 voices. Then 2021, Teen Vogue names you 21 under 21. What's next? How do you plan on expanding your platform from here? My goodness, it's Black History Month. I have more Fast Black History videos coming out this month. I'm on TikTok Radio, where I'll be sharing more Black history figures and facts. So you can tune into that, and you can keep following me and educate yourself as well.
And you're a Nick News correspondent as well. What do you have planned? I mean, I can't believe you're only 21. What's next?
My goodness, Nick News has been an amazing experience for me. I've been able to, you know, experience and learn about stories all over the country and be able to report on them. I want to use the platform that I have to keep creating change and keep educating people, not just about Black history, but about all kinds of issues.
Who are some of the people that you're going to be profiling this month?
Well. I am profiling more facts about Frederick Douglass that people haven't known. I'm profiling Joyce Bennett, who was a singer and a dancer in the 1960s, and you'll have to tune in to find out the rest.
Okay, we will do that. And thank you for really taking this burden upon your shoulders of educating people in a way that maybe they wouldn't go in another place. They wouldn't find it somewhere else, and they're coming to you on TikTok. So really great, the enrichment that's going on TikTok. And you can check out Taylor on TikTok at Taylor Cassidy J for on-the-fly Black History lessons.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.